Yo. Going live. I'm going live. Oh, I am live. I thought I'd let nobody. Tarot time with Whitney. Here we go. Huge fucking things happening today, people. Okay, you can believe me, not believe me. It could be for you, it could be not for you. This is current energy. This is what's going on, but it ain't for everybody. You know, everyone's not going through the same thing all the time, right? So take that into consideration. Oh my gosh. Okay, should we roll the dice? Honestly, all I can hear is keep rolling. I fucking love Fred Durst, okay? Old Limp Bizkit. I don't really listen to Limp Bizkit now, but I be loving that shit from back in the day, all right? Like the chocolates. What is it? Chocolate starfish and the hot dog flavored water? Oh my god. What a great fucking song. Okay. Throw your hands up. I actually saw Limp Bizkit in concert twice back in the day. Fred with the red hat. Oh man. Okay. All right. The Wicked Witch is dead. Here we go. The Wicked Witch is dead. The Wicked Witch is dead. Yes, the Wicked Witch that put a spell on you is dead. He's dead. Look at death. Oh, I knew it. Something's been hiding. Oh, you stupid bitch. Okay, the Wicked Witch is fucking dead, son. And death is right here. What is this? Oh, their ancestors are pissed. Okay. So obviously, like I always like to say, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because this is going to resonate for everybody, because this isn't a fucking reading for everybody. I think I already said that, but I'm just going to make sure that that's said again. Blessed be. Okay. So, we got a fucking ditch witch here. That's what my sister called her. A ditch witch. Okay, something came full fucking circle. All right. And it's about some type of spell. Okay. Literally, it came up in the cards. It's on my shuffle. That somebody tried to hide. Okay. They tried to, they did some type of shadow work, okay? And they could have deathed something out. Like, let's see here. Because, I mean, they killed a bunch of shit in your life, all right? So let's see what they killed off in your life. They could have killed a familiar. If you lost a familiar. If you lost a familiar that was like in their prime, okay, like they still had another 5, 6, 10 years to go, and then just like tragically shot down. This is for you, because that would be the death. It would be a bloody fucking mess. Okay. And the familiar's here, and it was in reverse, so I have a feeling they sacrificed a guardian on you, a familiar on you. Yeah, something that you still haven't got over in the past. Yeah. Knight of Swords. Oh my gosh. So this guardian was something. It's almost like this guardian I feel like they killed. It was like almost like a Pegasus kind of energy, where they might have flown you from dimension to dimension to dimension and leaping you out of harm's way, right? That's what Pegasus does. That's what the magical horse does, almost like unicorn kind of figure, right? And I do believe unicorns used to exist. That's the thing, but they were killed for their tusk. And you'll notice a lot of horses have that third eye spot, and I feel like that's where their tusk was. That's right. But unicorns, if you saw an actual unicorn, like for instance, if you ever seen Cabin in the Woods, okay, at the end it shows a unicorn, and if you think about it, they're kind of like the narwhals, right? Like if they got leashed in public, I mean, the things that they could do to people, right? It's like a giant fucking horn on their head. Okay, not cool, right? Especially if you're abusing animals, okay, or abused it'll turn on you. So I think a lot of unicorns automatically got their horn taken off, right? That was probably part of their enslavement, right? Remove that, the one thing that they use for their defense, and then they're completely enchanted in you. Right now, you have to take care of them. Now you become their god, although they don't really realize what you took away from them. Okay, so that's kind of what I feel like, right? Whatever this magical being was that they took on you, that they sacrificed on you, okay, it was a sad, it's something that somebody just kind of still can't get over. It was a really hard connection. Okay, something in their house, right? This familiar might have been a part of their routine. You might have lived right by the lake, might have taken them swimming all the time, right? It just kind of seems like all was just lost. And then there goes your chariot. There goes, the thing that you used to ride around with, I mean, literally, they could have killed a horse on you, okay? So what else did they take in this energy? Because now if she's dying, thing is, that karma is going to be slapped back ×3 on this ditch witch, okay? What else did she kill? 6 of Wands, 9 of Swords, the Sun. What the fuck? The Sun? And the 6 of Swords? Or the 6 of Wands? What did they kill on you? Man, oh my gosh. Okay, so again with the horse there, I see 2 more horses just showed up. I kind of feel like you were supposed to have some type of like really beautiful victory. I feel, where people really thought highly of you. They were kind of chanting for you. They were going for you. And somehow you ended up like this. Like, what the fuck is that? What is that? That's not right. That's not what should be after the Sun. You shouldn't be all of a sudden all worried. What the fuck? So if this person, if this ditch witch, whoever did this, if they have any type of platform, okay, anything that they're very successful with, anything that, people see them as like, yeah, go for it. Yeah, any type of pedestal that anybody has them on, they're going to be losing that pedestal. And I think they're going to be wondering why, because I think you lost a pedestal in some way. I think you lost some type of, not a pedestal, platform. I think I've been saying pedestal when I should be saying platform. I knew it didn't sound right, but at the same time, I'm like, well, just go with what you say. And I'm like, I know, that's the thing. I trust spirit, okay? I trust my words, but this is like a platform, okay? They're going to lose this platform. There was something that was really supposed to be successful for you. And I think that's why there's ancestors here that are very angry. I almost feel like whoever this ditch witch is, her ancestry does not want anything to do with her. Like, she might be getting kicked out of the coven, she might lose her cunning if she can see the future, if she has any type of third eye visualization, like, she's going to lose that. Her ancestors are pissed. I don't know if they just got news of this recently. Okay, I feel like for me, the ditch witch that is now done, it was about 8 years. That's the way we broke it down. It's about 8 years. 9 years, 10 years, 11 years. Okay, so honestly, anywhere from 8 to 11 years, something like that, some type of vicious cycle that you've been possibly put in. And I mean, this ditch witch, she took her time. Okay, this is something that is a long time coming. This is something that it goes full circle, baby. And then once it goes full circle, it's going to do another circle. It's, it's infinity and beyond. And then she's going to wrap those 2 up and then possibly fuck your life up again. Like, we're talking, this is probably 4 or 5 different catalyst events that have stood out in the past, like I said, 8 to 10 to 11, 12 years, right? That has significantly played into your downfall. And I don't really believe it was supposed to be like that. I don't really believe that you were supposed to fall off this platform. And then I think you made another platform, and then I think they kicked you off that one too. And then I think you made another platform, and then I think they fucking booted you off that one too. I think this witchcraft was so intense that no matter what you did, you would get a little buildup, and then it would stop you. You realize that if there's anything that you've been doing where you can only get so far, and then it seems like you just hit this plateau and you can't get past that plateau, that's because of this. That's because of this witch. She has stunted your business, your growth in some way, your money. I just heard money laundering. So she's been doing this money laundering in another dimension, which means I think she's fucking with your money. I think she's laundering your money everywhere so that you don't get it. Right? She's putting it in this and she's putting it in that. She's putting it in, I think, a bunch of other people's wallets. I saw the word wallet today and I thought, I haven't seen that word for a while. You know when sometimes it's just a word sticks out for you and you're like, because it's even spelt a little bit weird because you see wall. So you think right away like, hey, you hit a wall. Where's the wall? But then but then there's so there's something else there and you're like, what the fuck? Like, it's just weird. Sometimes a word, and that word stuck out to me and I went like, ooh, God damn, has somebody been in your wallet? Or somebody been camped in your wallet? Has somebody been doing something to your wallet? Has they been scheming off you? Is your wallet in their purse? You know what I mean? They're just using your debit card and your credit card like it's fucking theirs. Something like that. Yeah. So there was definitely something that you weren't really supposed to be worried about. And for some reason, you got really worried about it because they kept killing it off. This spell, okay, they're doing something in the mirror. Oh, man, I just saw her. This person, I don't really know who they were, go to do something in the mirror again. And then the mirror shattered on them. So they're doing mirror magic. What the fuck? They're manifesting off you through the mirror. Your 9 of Pentacles in reverse. I think you're supposed to be way better off than where you're at right now. Look at this. You're in this energy. They're keeping you in this energy, and you're supposed to be in this energy. But this energy is now like this. So I almost feel like your 9 of Pentacles has been in the underneath. It's been in the underworld. It's been in the underworld. That's where they put it? It's under you, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, you know what I just got? See how she's on a bed? Do you remember that movie, like Little Monsters? Where the monsters live under his bed? He lifts his bed up and then it's like into the underworld? What the fuck? My third eye these days, I swear, I'm seeing some fucking magical shit. King of Wands, King of Swords, both in reverse on the top of the deck. Look at them. They're kind of both handing each other something. You hand me fire, I'll hand you truth, but in reverse. You hand me rage, I'll hand you lies. I think they have been working with somebody. Because, I mean, like I said, their ancestors, they sure as fuck weren't working with their ancestors. Okay, and you've been staying at the 7 of Pentacles, unable to move with the Emperor in reverse, with this Queen of Wands, there she is, and this Knight of Wands, stopping you from progressing. It's like she's holding your wands, and your wands are what is going to help you grow, right? But if she takes the Sun, how are you supposed to grow without the Sun? She put the Sun in reverse because you're in the underworld. There's no Sun in the underworld. This is like literally playing out like a fucking movie. I would write this as a movie or a book. Okay, so a witch took your 9 of Pentacles. Oh, she acts like she loves you. Oh, this is a fucking dirty bitch. Oh, Queen of Swords in reverse. She's lying. Oh, she's lying. Oh, look at connection in reverse. She's taken this cup for herself and she's put it in the oh, you fucking bitch. Oh, judgment in reverse with the moon. Oh, you think you're fucking so slick. Oh, you think you're so slick. Oh my God. Okay. So this fucking ditch witch put your Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, okay, into the underworld where it had no sun and it couldn't grow. Okay, so you were on your way to success and she fucking cut you off. Oh, what did you just say? Cut you off cold, red-handed? Cut you off red-handed? Cold-hearted, red-handed. Yeah, okay. Cold-hearted fucking lying bitch. She's got Judgment in reverse now. She's got the Moon in reverse. The Star in reverse. She wasn't supposed to fuck with you. She wasn't even supposed to come anywhere near you. Ace of Cups in reverse. So she takes a big cup. That's how you fucking know it's narcissistic. Not only was she not supposed to even come near you, but then she takes a big old cup with her. Fucking gross. Of course you would. Of course, right? Because you just don't have enough for yourself. Feeding off somebody else's dreams, somebody else's aspirations, somebody else's money. Oh my God. Wow, what witchcraft does. Oh, honestly, fuck around with witchcraft, you're going to find out just how bad your life could get. Okay, I'm going to tell you that right now. You were protected. I mean, you were loved. Okay, I got to tell you that right now. I don't know how much this even touched you. That's the thing. You might have been kept so far away from money that she couldn't touch it because she was trying to take it from you. So the universe couldn't even give it because they knew if they gave it to you, she would come in and take everything. It's almost like it was almost like you had this magnet on you, okay? And this ditch witch found out about it. She found out about the magnet. So she's been following you around because you got the magnet. So it's almost like you dropped the magnet, right? So then she wouldn't be able to pick off you anymore, right? But I think you got the magnet back again, and I think she knows. But it doesn't matter because she can't touch your shit. And this is a free ride for you because she stopped things from coming in. Oh, she did shit behind your back. Oh, there's death again. I'm telling you, man, she took death into her own hands. Empress in reverse. Six of Pentacles. Yep. Empress. This greedy fucking Empress, she took what was, I just heard legally yours. Because she made a wish. And she balanced it. Yep. Magic. There it is. Magician. To give a false, oh man. Holy fuck. Okay. It's definitely about somebody's business. Okay. And, it's an analogy, but that's how it's coming out. 10 of Pentacles, somebody's family business, somebody's hustle. Okay. She put magic on you so then you would just stand still. That was it. She waved her wand and you stood still. In another dimension and had nothing. I just actually saw a vision of it. Oh my God. Man, the visualizations these days. Okay, so I just saw this world. The sun was not there. It wasn't pitch black though, but it was like overcast. Really dark overcast. Like it was like a gray blue, like a really dark gray blue. And there were these barren trees everywhere. Nothing was on them. I don't know if they were dead, but they sure as fuck looked dead. The earth was all cracked. And there you were hanging in like a gallows. All by yourself, nothing around. There wasn't a breath of life around you anywhere. I don't know if this person does like arts and crafts because you know how back in the day when we were kids, they used to sometimes get us to bring those shoe boxes in and then we do a craft and we make this world in like a shoe box. Okay. And then why do I remember there being tissue paper involved and glue involved? Like you make this little like world. Okay. I don't know if this person does stuff like that, like if they are a teacher, if they do arts and crafts, because I feel like they made some type of world and put you in it. It just, with the visualization, it seems so real. It seems so real. Who is that? Is that Phoenix? Phoenix. What up, homie? How's it going, buddy? Yeah, if you're liking this, please, like the video. enjoying this, please enjoy it more. Oh, gosh. This is motherfucking brutal, bud. Okay, so like, where are we gonna go with this reading? I just heard it's classified. Oh my god, what does that even mean? Like, we can't allowed to look at it? Oh! Maybe we're not. I heard that word the other day. I was like, I don't read the classified, so I don't know. Like, I don't read newspapers whatsoever. All right, give me these. Maybe this ditch witch is going to be looking for a new husband soon. She's going to put an ad in the classifieds. Single witch looking for somebody to manipulate and kill. Please sacrifice yourself for my magic. Imagine if she got a response. Like, good. People are stupid. Just chill. Okay, what's happening for what is happening for collective here? After this ditch witch fucking business is done. Ooh, nice. I like this. All right. Ooh, money on the bottom of the deck. Get money, get paid, get laid. Okay, so there's gonna be Hangman's in reverse now. I told you, she put you in some fucking... Look at the Hangman showed up again. That kind of worries me that I'm a little bit right with the message, you know what I mean? Like, that's got to show up twice. That ain't a good thing, okay? That means somebody was really hanging. But I like the fact, again, it was in reverse, okay? Like, they were hanging, sure, but, like, not anymore. They're on their feet, okay? Coast Guard is here. We got work. Okay, we got hearth and home. We got dead end. We got RIP again. Death again. Okay, honestly, get over it. Okay, big music. Okay, so now we got magic. Okay, so I feel like your hearth and home now is protected. Okay, you've got your property now is locked down. Okay, there's a dead end here, and at the dead end, which I'm guessing is the end of their witchcraft, is a bunch of money. That's why I feel. I was like, I don't really think you got anything to worry about now. Okay, because look at this. We have a twist of events. I keep wanting to watch Twister. You guys know I love Bill Paxton like a motherfucker. R.I.P., buddy. Hey, R.I.P. The dead are alive, okay? I swear, I think he's still alive. If not, he loves me because I feel like he comes around all the time. Okay, so I kept feeling like, man, I should watch Twister. And I'm like, I just watched it, for fuck's sake. It's one of my favorite movies. I watch it all the time, okay? And I did watch it last week, I think. Because I've been like not in the best of like health wise lately, so I've been watching a lot of movies that like remind me of my childhood in my home. I watched The Goonies last night. It actually just magically came on. I was sleeping. I didn't even notice, and then I got to watch The Goonies. I haven't watched that in forever. So I've been like nostalgia watching these like old movies, and until I get myself better. And then God just showed up. Okay, his organized destruction is I just heard is wrathic. I don't even think that that's a word, but it is wrath. Okay, he's pissed. Okay, I'm surprised Mother Nature hasn't shown up, but she kind of did with the old twister. Okay, so there's definitely a twist of events here. I think with your money, with your private life, with your private property, with your home. I just heard you might be moving. Okay, R.I.P. motherfucker, something is dead. Okay, and I just looked at the Hangman. Like, your stagnant life is about to not be so stagnant. Okay, obviously they had to put you in a position to get this witch over you. There's 2 cats here. You might have 2 cats. You might be getting a couple cats. Actually, we just saw some cats that were for sale at the pet store. They're like 3 or 4 years old. Like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, you can literally just go in the neighborhood and probably find a stray cat and just take it in if you really wanted to. I almost ran over a kitten the other night. I was so angry. I was happy I didn't run it over, but angry at the fact that it was running around on the road at 1 a.m. Like, where was its mom? What was it doing up at 1 a.m? Kittens should not be awake at 1 a.m. Actually, no, that's when they're most active, I think. Oh, those little bastards. Okay. You're going to be seeing signs, okay? You're going to be seeing signs about this shit. Okay, like I just saw, new path. You're getting invited to a new path. Okay, thanks to this ditch witch I just heard. Okay, because she is a conjuring bitch. Look at this. There she is. She's been conjuring energies and guilt tripping things, okay, possibly even people, and illusioning them to who she really is, okay? Blaze one for the nation. Big up, big up. I just put it down, and of course it shows up. Fucking smoke weed every day. Smoke some fucking weed. And everything is just gonna be eerie. Feeling very eerie. Eerie. Hate. They don't even know what hate is. You think you know hate? Oh. What? I think that fucking fire alarm's going off again. That went off yesterday in the middle of our live. Was that us? It never is. There's the stage. The stage is set. The stage was set, man, with this. I just heard witchcraft, You cross this person's path, and they were not supposed to do this, okay? They were supposed to find the higher ground inside of them, because what this did was now, say it lasted for 8 years. Okay, let's just go with 8. 8, 16, 24. I just wanted to do this. Literally justice, okay? 24 years now, they're going to feel the weight of what this did to you. Because I think they've been... I don't know if you guys can hear that random alarm going off, but I swear it's for this reading. It's like whatever they did, the damage that they did, they got ahead, like there were things that they took away from you that gave them the higher road and gave them more money and gave them more status and gave them more victory. And, if they didn't have a small business to think of, if they didn't have a platform that was necessary to that income, then everything was a waste. They took all that magic and all that power and put it into nothing. They put it into their social media and getting followers for popularity status when nobody gives a fuck about them. Okay, you might have been a fucking humanitarian. I was going to say human. Just want to say humanitarian. I don't know what I was going to say, but okay. So your mission was most likely attached to things that would have been done because of divine timing. Right place, exactly right place, right time, serendipitous. Okay. That would have been your mission, but instead they turned it into a fucking concert, a stage show. And it's not like they were performing. No. They just got everybody to come to the stadium and then just stood on the stage and went, hi everybody. Okay? Because you were supposed to be on there. Filming a movie. Okay? Me even being like, even just stage. Like, I mean, there's a lot that happens on the stage, and it's not just about the main act. There's other things that happen. There's lighting. Okay? There's sound. Right? There's just construction in general. I actually knew somebody that worked on movie sets for HBO. And I mean, you wouldn't believe the shit that guy did. It was incredible. Like, I mean, if they didn't have him, they wouldn't have a set. Okay? So it's like there's a lot more to the stage than just the act. So who knows? Maybe you had some fucking prophecy that you're supposed to be on stage, but you were the lighting guy. You were the sound girl. They thought you were going to be the main act. So they just took it away from you. Little did they know, no, I was just trying to be the double. I was trying to be, you know, what do you call those? On Broadway, if the main person can't be there, if they're sick, they call in the other guy, right? There's always somebody that knows your lines. So then if something happens to you, right, you got your backup guy. You got your number two. It's, you know, it's like that. I think you were not even, maybe you were supposed to be the main act. I don't know. But I think you were supposed to be on stage in some way. And whatever that even means. Okay. It's an analogy, right? Like, that could be your platform, right? It doesn't, again, it just means I think you were supposed to be there. And they just hated you so much. And they thought, there is no way I want this person on that stage. I don't want to see them. I don't want to hear them. I don't want to know about them. I don't want them on billboards. I don't want to be reminded of them. So they just took it away from you. I just heard in my head, well, you're not allowed to do that. Okay? And no, you're not. I mean, even though you can do it, it doesn't mean you are allowed to do it, you know, in the metaphysical form. In the reality sense of like your 3D, no, they probably were not supposed to do this. Okay, haul it and forget it. Yeah, see, they emotional as fuck. Oh my god. Look at haul it and forget it, narcissist, and then emotional as fuck. Okay, whatever they asked you to just pack it up and put it away and go away. Okay, it was because of them. They couldn't stand that you were going to be somewhere. They were going to be too emotional about it. It's just going to make me too emotional. I can't see it. It's going to make me too emotional. It's going to make me too emotional. What does that even mean? Make you too emotional? Are you going to cry until you have no tears left? Well, then I guess you can't cry anymore. I mean, really? They said they were going to cry if you went on the stage. And then they just stood there. That's why I was like, I just saw them again. They're just standing on the stage. Just standing there, like, texting. Oh, hi, everybody. I know. I'll get to you in a second. Okay. Wow. Oh, my God. Okay, so you're getting invited to a new path. Okay, you're getting on a new path. Okay, new path. Who dis? Okay, this person was fucking stupid to do this. This was a little much. I knew it. Remember when I said I think they made like a little world? Well, that's what I saw. I saw like a little voodoo doll with your fucking name on it, and it was put into this like shoebox world. The lid was put on, and you were sealed up with your whole life in there. You know, put their name. They put what you did for a living, you know, like the car you drove. They could have put pictures in there, and they just closed the fucking door. And I heard, and then put it in the freezer and froze you out. I'm surprised the cold hasn't come. But the time is up. Yeah, okay, so time is up now. I think they might have tried to refreshify the magic, but they cannot. Their time is up. This is exactly on schedule, people. Okay, this is exactly on schedule to end. Yeah, shattered. Remember when I said they were looking in the mirror and then it shattered? They can't repeat this. They just can't. It's done. Their mirror magic is done, son. It's done. They're scared as fuck now. They're really going to try to fight to do this because, look, they're so delusional. They have no idea what's going on. They have no idea what they're doing. They're scared, or they're going to try to scare you again into doing something. They might try to fight you. Spirit might be fighting them. I don't know. But this person is fucking fucked in the head, okay? Little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay? Thinking that this is what witchcraft is for. This is not witchcraft. This is not witchcraft, okay? This is not what it's supposed to be anyways, so. You tell me, but I don't really think this is what it's supposed to be. Bagul, the Blair Witch, the Devil, and Cemetery Gates. Yo, tell me how 3 fucking major people just showed up. Okay, Bagul, the killer of all families that fuck with children. Blair Witch, the one fuckery witch that will haunt you till the day she dies, or you die. And then the Devil, the mastermind controller. And then Cemetery Gates. It's done. I think they used a lot of things to scare you. I think they used their witchcraft to scare you. I think that they might have even dove into your childhood memory, into your thoughts, into something, attacked you with it. I mean, there's the Devil, so clearly they don't have any control of themselves. Yeah, they imprint very easily, I just heard. So this person imprinted with you, and you took that away, okay? And then they fucked your life up because of it. And that's just, that's really sad. That's a narcissist for you. I mean, if you don't get along with somebody, if you don't want to be with somebody, you should just be able to leave them without them doing fucking black magic on you. You know what I mean? It doesn't fucking make any sense. Like, let people walk away from you. They're allowed, especially if you're a fucking crazy ditch witch. Okay? Holy fuck. Freedom, right? Like, oh, heaven forbid. They don't want you around. They're going to use you anyways. But the second you try to walk away, they do something to you. They cast you down, cast a little shadow over you. Holy fuck. Children, just so childlike. I've got to cast back on you. You do something to me, I have to do something back on you. Like, holy fuck. Wow. Yeah. This is insane. I mean, yeah, I think they're scared. I think they're pretty fucking scared of their future. And they got caught. They made a lot of accusations about you. They lied a lot. This is the perfect storm. This is gonna okay. If this makes sense, there's gonna be, who is that? Axel? What up, Axel? I knew that was you. There's gonna be a set of events that occur, and they all line up for this one thing to be done. And you'll know what it is when it happens. Yeah, this person is a bully. Okay, these things that they did to you, yeah, they made you fight. This person is fucking beyond what they did to you. They shattered things on you. They made life harder for you. They made you have to work so much harder. And because of that, you got hurt. And not just a little bit, you got destroyed at times. Okay, you got threatened. You got chased around. Okay, There were psychological things that happened to you that fucked with you because of what this person did. They might have even given you PTSD, okay, because of this shit. Like, I mean, to torture somebody is torture somebody. It doesn't matter how they do it. Eventually, you get this tick. Somebody does something enough, you get a tick. And it's like, you think they're going to do it again because they keep doing it. That's PTSD, okay? It's like shell shock, all right? And it just, if it keeps happening, then it becomes CT, like complex trauma. It becomes something that is so much more intricate because somebody's fucking with you so bad, but they're looking at you like they love you. Oh, I'm the best neighbor in the world. I'm your best friend. What are you talking about? After they're fully fucking manipulating you. Look at that. Special Agent Fox Mulder just showed up. And I kind of, you know what? I'm glad he showed up because he's the one that takes the cases that are so fucking weird and so, conspiracy theory, and it could be this and it could be that. He just straight up knows it's something fucked. And that's the thing is like, I just know this is something fucked. This is something beyond the veil. This is, pregnant man gives birth. Like, this is something fucking weird. And you can say that it exists or doesn't exist, and you can say that you don't believe in it. It doesn't matter. It fucking there was a list of things that happened to somebody that were so fucked up. It's unexplained. Okay? Because that's witchcraft gone very wrong. That's ill intention. Okay? And it is going to come and appear in your life as the unexplained, because it's going to be so fucked up. You're going to be like, well, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. No, it's not supposed to make sense. That's the whole fucking point. It's not supposed to make sense. It's just supposed to be hate. Does hate make sense? No. Considering there's a fine line between it and love, did this person hate you, or were they secretly obsessed and in love with you? That they didn't want anybody else to have you, so then they fucked with your life. That's fucked up. Oh yeah, what am I watching right now? Oh yeah, I'm watching Holiday Homicides, and I just watched this one with this man. Just like I just saw his face in my third eye, and he just every time a woman broke up with him and left him, he just killed them, and it made it look like a suicide. Like they tried, they said no to him, and he just had to have his own way. It's like this bully. That's what bullies are. That's what narcissists are. They have to have their own way. They can't see it your way if they tried. That's not narcissistic. Then they wouldn't be narcissistic. They only can see it their way. You attacked them. You did this to them. You fucked with them. You tried this. You did that. You denied them. So then they hated you. And then it was like, that was enough to just send you into the underworld. Like, imagine what they do to somebody that breaks up with them, accidentally hits their car, gives them the finger in traffic. Imagine what they do to those people. If this was just a bully tactic over you to steal a stage that they didn't even want to be on. Like, what do they do to people that they actually idolize? It seems like they just fucked with you just because they could. They wanted to scare you. They wanted to fuck with you. They wanted to bully you. So they did. Plain and simple. Yeah. I really don't think that it was more than that. I really think you were just going somewhere peaceful, going somewhere to put your feet up. And that just enraged them. And I heard, as I wanted to say enraged, I heard invoked them. So that invoked a spirit, a dormant, ancient spirit inside of them to wake up and fucking cast down on you. So this person is clearly bipolar. They have dormant energies inside of them that they pick up as they feed off their emotion. Yeah, that's this Ace of Cups in reverse. This person just, there is no love. They don't love themselves. They don't care. They don't know what it is. They don't surrender to it. They live in Pretendville, you know? They just want to make people jealous. Yeah, see, they don't really know love. They just want to make people jealous of them. But be jealous of what? Of your big fat lie? Steven! Is that Steven? Yo, 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 homie! Oldies but goodies, warlock, and a sack. See, okay, oldies but goodies in reverse. The thing is that this was not a good past for somebody. Like, whoever has this wicked witch in their life, they experienced horrible times with this person. Okay, I think that's why they did all of this magic to you again. Like, you probably wanted to leave them. You obviously didn't want to be around them anymore. And they took that as a fuck you. Like, I deserve to be in your life. I'm the one that decides if I come in your life or if I go from your life. And I'm the one that's going to get control over you. And you're just like, what the fuck? Like, whoa. They just took whatever they wanted. Okay, they just jumped into their magic and they just took shit right away. So, I mean, whoever you met in the past that was this witch, I'm just going to tell you right now, you did not do anything to them. Okay, you were honest with them. If you did not want to be in their life anymore, you just simply said that. People are allowed to move on. They're allowed to break up. They're allowed to move out. They're allowed to quit. They're allowed to, you know, decide something is not for them anymore. They're allowed to sell their car, you know, whatever it is. People have free will to do as they will in their own life. And you took a free will moment and you did something and that pissed somebody else off. Do you realize how that sounds? Somebody was pissed off about your free will. And they took an opportunity to stand on a stage and do nothing with it. So I think gain back of this is going to kind of be up to you, I guess, because this is going to be something that possibly, possibly you lost that a long time ago, and now it's going to come back around again because it's like you missed the train, you missed the bus, you missed the boat. Now it's going to come back around again. It's times 3 your dharma from their karma that they set on you, which they were not allowed to do. Okay, so you have to now go, okay, well, where was I 8 years ago? Where was I 10 years ago? Right? Do I want to do this again? Do I want to get on that bus? Do I want to get in that car? Do I want to take that job? Do I want to take that plane ride? You know, like, you're going to have to think about this because there's going to be things that make their way back around to you again. It's almost like the tornado untwists and everything gets put back. What they destroyed, what they did a lot of fucking damage, like a lot of damage. And Spirit just made me uncover a card. There's so many cards here, but look there are fucking 3 Ace of Cups here, all in reverse. Like, how much did they waste? I just heard they wasted memories. They wasted years. They just wasted. I mean, if you were supposed to be with somebody, that person might still be single. Okay? Yeah, they might have been with other people. They probably were with other people. That might be the sign. But then they broke up, and then they broke up, and then they broke up. And now you're still single. They're still single. Why do you think that is? Because there's fucking witchcraft. I mean, I was really unsure. What are we at right now? Jesus, 50 minutes. I was really unsure what the universe was going to do with this reading. Once I heard it, I was like, that's the reading you want me to do? They're like, yep. I didn't really know, like, obviously what was going to be uncovered. Like, there's the dead dog. And honestly, he got ran over by his father when his father was trying to play a game with him in his Ford F-150, and Marlo was on ice. Fucking stupid piece of shit. The thing was, outside, And a lot of people saw, and a lot of energy saw what he did to that dog. He ran him over, and then Marlo was stuck under the truck, and Dan ripped him out, ripped his intestine. Oh my God. The damage that he did to that fucking dog playing a game. Because everything in this fucking man, everything in his life, he thinks is a fucking joke. He thinks is a fucking game. And he ran his own fucking dog over. Okay, his beautiful, who he called a son, over in the driveway because Dan knows all, right? Dan just can do whatever he wants, right? Yeah, so does a narcissist, so does a bully, so does somebody who hates you. They're just going to think that they can do whatever the fuck they want because you can't tell them anything, right? Mom, what are you trying to be, my mom? Are you trying to be my dad? Nope, just trying to get some safety to our dog there that's running on the side of the road in ice, but you do what you want, honey, because nobody can tell you, right? Like, easy ego, this person's going fucking down. You know why? Because they can't put their pride aside and take a little advice sometimes of, thou shalt not kill. But as the narcissists they are, they think that they can just go out and kill. Okay, so there's the scissors, and we go and cut them out now, all right? Bitch, cut this fucking narcissist right out of your goddamn life. Donnie Darko, it's time. There's serendipitous. I knew it. With the world, it's camouflaged. Yes. Oh my God. Something. Okay. Yep. Oof. Something big is coming around. Okay. It is coming around. And it's going to show its pearly little teeth real fucking soon. Okay. And this is going to be lined up with things now that are set up to get back to you. Right, because now these items are going to be released. Like I said, right, with this hurricane reversing, these items are going to be released from this witch's grasp. Okay, those familiars she stole, that money she stole, things that she took, right, now have the ability to come back to you because they're not being kept from you. They're not being locked away from you. Right? So if you loved these things enough, they're going to come back one by one. You have 3 Ace of Cups. Do you know what that means? 9 Ace of Cups. Wow, that would be the 9 of Cups. I said 9 Ace of Cups. Well, it is. So the 9 of Cups, and that's like wish fulfillment. Huge. And all I saw was this. I would say that is a Roger that. Right place, right time. Affirmation. Wow. Yes. Oh man. Yeah. Things are on their way back to you. Things are trying to find their way back to you right now. The cauldron has been released, you know? The flame has been soldered. Like, this is done. Whoa. So, take it if it resonates, people. This was a pretty specific message. Okay, so take it if it resonates, obviously. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say. Hey, hey, hey. I've gotten so much shit done today. Yeah, oh yeah, 55 10. Oh my God, did Cindy finally kick the bucket? I don't know. I feel like, oh, you got Cindy vibe? See, Steven, I swear to God, you say that every time. Steven brings up Cindy now more than I do. And, oh wow, you think she's going to die? High five if she does. You'll be the first ones I tell. If this idiot ever fucking dies, I swear, I'll have like a party on the internet if Cindy dies. Okay? I just heard, hi ho, the witch is dead. If she's not dead in real life, the witch inside of her is dead. So she hasn't got much left in her because all she really had was that fucking thing. Okay, that ancient old, I can just do whatever I want, witchcraft bitch inside of her. Okay, she might be dead for sure. Who knows? Let's hope. Oh my God, I'd be the happiest person ever. Like when I found out the pedophile was dead, I think my sister and I went out for dinner. I got myself a drink. I think I went and bought myself some weed. I was like, and I'm like a year behind finding out that he's dead too. You know, of course. I find out later. I never find out when they actually die. I always find out months later. So, although I feel like my pathetic father would probably email me just to rub it in my face. Oh, by the way, your stepmother's dead. You finally got what you wanted. Oh, it'd be a nasty email. He's such a prick. Fucking loser. I keep having this dream of this Premi that he's going to die when he jumps into water because he's getting old. He's like 70 now. And, you know, that shock to the system, like I went into the river the other day and I was like, whew, you know, like I have a bad heart, so I have to be careful. I can't shock myself. I have to acclimate slowly, right? Because my body is so hot. Even if the water's warm, you know, your body temperature is 98 degrees. Okay. Like, hello, right? Usually a lake is like 78, maybe at the max, right? So that's a big temperature difference. Okay. So I go in there pretty slow. I used to kind of run in. And if I do run in, then I have to start swimming right away. Like I have to start doing the fucking butterfly, doing the breath, like right away. I have to start going, right? Because my body is so cold. But him now at 70, I was like, I hope I hope that happens. I hope he jumps into water and then he gets shocked and then he dies. Is it sad? I hope that my father dies that way. Like I just heard it. Oh, I was like, did I just see death? But no, it was the Seven of Pentacles, but I swear I just saw death in this card. I mean, it does kind of look like that. If I'll show you, because I mean, it did show its beady little eye. Yeah, there it is. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I was that far off. I think I just saw this person. So anyways, I don't know. I saw death again, so. Death showed up twice to the death reading. So I would say it's kind of lined up, guys. Okay? It's kind of lined up, all right? That's what happens when you do spells against the anointed. Against the, the angels. The fallen angels. The earth angels. Can't do that shit. Can't just put spells on people and think you're just going to live a fabulous, happy life. I mean, that's just going to get clapped back on you. I can tell you that right now. Okay? Don't worry about what other people have. Even if you think somebody did something to get it, okay, man, karma will work itself out. Okay, I mean, you can, honestly, this is what I found. Like, personally, just do it for yourself, okay? But, I mean, you can do it for other people. If you know where somebody lives, if they're balling in a mansion or some shit like that, I mean, you can take a picture of their house, of them, do a little witchcraft on it and be like, listen, send it to the universe. Listen, this is so-and-so and this is where they live. Do you think they deserve it? And if they don't, then please recognize if there's been witchcraft used, I would like to summon that to justice and see what happens with this bitch. I mean, honestly, it's not like you can't take things away from people, and I do not advise that you do that ever, okay? But you can acknowledge it to the universe and be like, hey, by the way, is this supposed to be right? Like, did they take the right path to this? Because if they did, so shall it be. You'll find out. Nothing will happen, and you'll get the right answer that they are where they're supposed to be, right? Even if you hate them, doesn't matter. They might have good karma. But if you don't like them and you want to know where the fuck they're at and if they're supposed to be there, or if you don't like your own situation, like say your job, you can take a picture of your job, your location, how long you've worked there, your full name, write it all down and be like, am I supposed to be here? You can burn it to the universe. I don't really suggest that right away. I do more visualization in my third eye when I do magic than anything, but I mean, what works for you of acknowledging where you're at. You can even be at work, right? And say something to the universe, like run outside and yell something to the universe. Hey, by the way, I'm fucking here. You know, especially I find like if you are at a job and you're not really supposed to be there. There's this one time I cut myself and I bled on the ground. And I think the next day I quit because I think the blood found out where I was. And they were like, you're not supposed to fucking be here. Because what happened was so fucking weird that it was like I was just behind this huge mirage. Like I had no idea really where I was working until I found out that night where I was working after my blood hit the ground. So call it superstitious or paranoia or bullshit, whatever. I call that a fucking sign. And signs are bloody. You know, and not every sign is like going to speak to you like hello. Okay, there's going to be some signs that are very quiet. There's a little whisper, just a little, oh, did I see that? But you saw it, but it's not there, but you know you saw it. That's a sign, right? Universe will always communicate with you. You just have to learn your language with it, and it will communicate how you communicate. And then you'll just start talking to the universe all the time. And then you'll see your fucking answers because they'll be right in front of you. License plates, okay, car stickers, everything. Everything will give you an answer if that universe is talking to you. Okay, so whoever this ditch witch is that fucking fucked your life up for a long time, okay, you'll get signs and synchronicities to the possibilities that are going to end up happening over the next like 6 months. Because this is going to take a while. Like, I mean, your comeback of this is going to be years. Okay, so I just heard infinity and beyond. You might have so much good dharma stacked up because of this ditch witch that you could die with still karma sitting there and with nowhere to go because you can't inherit it. It's already, you have enough, you know, so that could happen as well. You just never know. That's why I say don't do ill magic against people unless you want them to be millionaires, unless you want them to be well off. Don't fuck with them. Unless you want them to marry David fucking Beckham. Don't take their boyfriend away from them. You know what I mean? But I mean, fuck with it. And, I mean, if there's people here that don't believe me, do it. I mean, I dare you. Honestly, I really do. Fuck with magic and see what happens. I live by the motto, don't fuck around. But I've already fucked around enough to find out I don't need to fuck around anymore. You know what I mean? So, anywho, thanks for watching, y'all. And I hope it resonated. Remember, general message, obviously. Okay, who's that? Don't know yet, but thanks for being here. Thank you for liking the video. All right. And obviously, I will probably be live tomorrow afternoon. The next few afternoons, I'm sure. Okay, so again, I don't really know those, so hit that notification button, obviously, and you will know when I'm live. And I will be doing questions sometime this week. I just don't know what day. Okay, so this was kind of like a spare of the moment. I wasn't really even planning on doing this reading, so yeah, I'm gonna use my energy for that because I'm still slowly coming back to life. So anyways, I hope it resonated, like I said. All right, peace out, y'all. Later, gators. 8-8. Nice.